Okay, everyone, let's do a few problems dealing with what I refer to as complex area problems. So here we have a typical rectangle inside another rectangle, and I'm again trying to find out what all of that red area is, right? What's the size of all that red space in there between the two rectangles? Well, the concept is again to find the area of the whole thing, shown in blue basically, right? And then take away what I'm referring to as the yellow area, the little rectangle, and if I subtract those two areas, I get what's left over. And so that's what we're going to do. Basically, we're going to take 18 times 15, and once I know the size of the whole rectangle, the big rectangle, I'm now going to subtract the 9 times the 7, right? The small rectangle. And if you look at the calculator here, we know that 18 times 15 is 270. And then when we minus 9 times 7, 63, we get 207. So, long story short, we know if the whole thing is 270 and we take away the 63, which is the small rectangle, we know it's going to be 207, and they're going to be some kind of units squared, square units, square meters, square feet, depending on what we're measuring with. And that's what the red area is. Pause the video if you need to. Now, what happens if we have the similar problem here, but now it's all algebra? We're still going to do the same math. Now note that the small rectangle, x minus 4 is the right side, or the height of it, okay? And so let's just get going here. I know the whole thing has got to be 2x plus 3 times x plus 2. And we better know our distributive property. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times 2, 4x. 2x squared plus 4x. But of course, let's not forget 3 times the x and gives us 3 more x's. And 3 will times a 2 and give us a 6. So putting all that together, I have 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. But that's the whole rectangle, right? So now let's find the area, which I'm going to call the yellow smaller rectangle there. I'm going to take x minus 3 times x minus 4. And if we follow our distributive property, I'm going to get x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 12, because negative times negative is positive. So the little rectangle is x squared minus 7x plus 12. So how do we find the blue area? Well, we're going to take the whole rectangle, 2x squared, maybe a little bit neater there, 2x squared plus 7x plus 6, and we're going to subtract the smaller yellow rectangle, right? Now remember to distribute that minus, guys, so we actually have a minus x squared, a plus 7x, because minus with the minus makes plus, and finally a minus with the plus 12 is minus 12. So hopefully I didn't make any silly mistakes, and neither should you. And so what's our final result, guys? Our blue area has to be 2x minus 1 is 1x squared, 7 and 7 is 14x, and 6 minus 12 is minus 6. So hopefully I didn't make any silly mistakes, but the idea, hopefully you understand, we always find the whole thing, we take away what we don't want, and always get left over what we do want. Until next time, bye.